Namaste everyone, happy morning and warm cordial welcome to one and all to this webinar on personality development program for college students organized by Department of Biotechnology under the banner of Tanzanic Club, KLE Societies, S. Nijlingappa College, Bengaluru. I'm Dr. Pratibha Case, Coordinator, Department of Biotechnology, NSS Program Officer. It gives me a great proud privilege to welcome you all to this webinar session on overall view of personality development. Any occasion needs divine blessings of Lord Almighty. Let us seek the divine blessings of universe. ಓ ದೇವರೇ, ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಮತ್ತು ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯದೊಡನೆ ಆಶೀರ್ವದಿಸು, ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ಧನ ಮತ್ತು ಸೌಹಾರ್ದತೆಯೊಡನೆ ಆಶೀರ್ವದಿಸು, ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ಶಾಂತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂತೋಷದೊಡನೆ ಆಶೀರ್ವದಿಸು, ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಮತ್ತು ನಿನ್ನ ಭಕ್ತಿಯೊಡನೆ ಆಶೀರ್ವದಿಸು. Dear students, we have amongst us our eminent enriched speaker, Mr. Amarnath J. Sir, a well-known personal development trainer. Now, I would like to welcome Mr. Amarnath J. Sir for accepting our invitation. Welcome to this.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We always keep coming to you with wonderful opportunity. I'm really glad we have with us Mr. Amarnath J. Sir to share his overall view on personality development. The sole aim of today's webinar is to understand personal development, summary like key areas for self-awareness, benefits of self-awareness, goal, types of goals, tips for setting and achieving goals, creativity for factors influencing creativity, characteristics of creative person, innovation, key differences between creativity and innovation, steps to enhance creativity, barrier, and role models and quality of role models. With this brief note, I would like to request Mr. Amarnath J. Sir to take control over today's session on overall view of personality development. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. So we have done the necessary work, hard work or whatever it may be. Now in this session of today, we should see the transformation that has taken place in us so that this will serve in all walks of our life. So at the beginning, we will take a quote from the Bhagavad Gita, the 4th chapter, 38th sloka. There is nothing more purifying than transcendental knowledge. So this transcendental knowledge will always keeps you well balanced, and this knowledge will enable you, if you are perfect and your devotion, you can get into the realities. So understanding this is very important, and due course of time you can see the new dimension of yourself. So you are good, now you have become better. Now we will march towards the best of your performance in every walk of life. So self-awareness. What is self-awareness? So in this slide you can see you are seeing the reflection. That means you are confirming yourself. And if there is anything need to be done, we can do the same. So self-awareness is all about a psychological state in which one takes oneself as an object of attention. Here we can understand Paravidya and Aparavidya. One knowledge that you are taking through your college studies, the core subject where you are looking for your future professional life. And apart from that, there is an Aparavidya, that is a transcendental one. You should know more about yourself because you are the one who performs every action, so that not only your action, your behavior, and along with the behavior, the character, along with the character, the devotion that you require, and also the energy level, F, the focus that you are going to have. So here we are used to this A for apple, but now we have changed. A is my attitude, like that Z, it is a zeal. So now we have to change towards what we need to achieve. So self-awareness is all about that psychological state in which one takes the most important subject for you. It is you, yourself. It is me, myself. Self-concept, it will explain to you the knowledge level that you are having. Often linked with the individual's belief about how others perceive me. That is more important. I should conform myself, and also I should look forward. I must present myself in such a way that everyone will accept. With that, you can also see that the self-actualization takes place. It's a process. It's a process where you become one self of yourself, developing your potential and achieving this awareness. And this awareness will lead you to the identity and also fulfilling oneself. Whatever may be the goal, you have got that necessary, the strength, and also you are going to focus in the required way. We can also see that self-esteem, rather than being something that you know about yourself, is your general attitude towards yourself. Self-esteem, it refers to the extent to which we like, accept, or approve ourselves, or how much we value ourselves. At the end of each activity, we can see the transformation that is taking place. So it is from a caterpillar stage, you will be a butterfly. You will enter through the door and you can fly wherever you want with that strong wings, the wings of determination, the wings of attitude. ಯಾಕ್ move ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ರೋಷನ್? Ah. So these are the areas that I should be very much aware of myself. Personality. Personality is all about how I respond to a situation. Now I am very clear. I never react to a situation. I will understand the facts and figures. Most of the time, we must act through the facts and also keeping the emotion in the right balance. Otherwise, we will be listening to our mind and senses, the values that I need to create for myself. And I have planned very clearly what I need to learn, so that a learning habit that it should be there at all the time. At the end of the work, I can see myself, my knowledge level has gone to a higher level that is required for every activity of mine. The values, these are very important. We should know and we must focus on our personal values. Values, not only the value about me, the value for my organization, the value for the subject, the relationship. Once if I understand, then I can also see that my habits and behavior, the character, which is automatic. The moment I think of a work, I can see that the energy flow is so good. The fluency of thoughts must be there. So the needs I should understand, that is hierarchy of Maslow theory. Once you achieve your needs, then you can work for your wants. Most importantly, the affection and also the self-esteem, the belongingness, the achievement, self-actualization, the power that I have got, and also the control that I am having. Emotion, self-awareness has become a hot topic today. Everywhere they are talking about emotional quotient. Physically, how I should be fit. At a mental level, what should be the way of thinking. And cognitive level, what is my learning capacity. If I can understand all the areas that is required for my self-awareness, then it is very easy for me to understand and keep myself alert. Awareness of my body, the physical fitness for which surrendering to the system is most important. And at the mental level, it is the thought process. As we discussed, every day 55 to 60,000 thoughts. I need to filter, I need to select. Otherwise, whatever I think, I may think it is true, but it is not so. It is for me very consciously. At the conscious level, I should make my thoughts to become very valuable for every activity of mine. Then only I can get a feel good effect. Awareness of feeling, that is emotion. So the right behavior, once again, A for my attitude, aim, and all the altitude, and B for behavior, brilliant, bold, the brilliance that it counts, character and determination, energy level, the focus level. This A to Z, when I am very clear about myself, the strength of mind will always give me lot of opportunities. Weakness, it is always, it creates the fear. Here we can easily find that in this slide, in this photograph, we need to put ourselves in this crowd. So you should always stand above the crowd. This is possible when you and me, we can understand our ability to act very consciously. In due course of time, we will also discuss about the meditation. In meditation, how this consciousness you can take it to a higher and a higher level. Consciously instead of reacting. So there is no more reacting, it is always responding. And I should understand the situation and the events that I am going through. Genuinely, I should love myself. Until unless I love myself, I will not be able to love my subjects or the other person. So, a genuine love towards me, keeping me as most important, but never reach to the level of the prideness. We should be very humble. We should behave. We are human beings. Okay, being authentically happy rather than pretending. Here, I can take a famous quote of Mahatma Gandhi. He says, interdependency is there. It doesn't mean that we neglect our self sufficiency. It is from self sufficiency level, interdependency, we should understand. And this will make us very clear that we are all social beings where I need to take care. Only when I take care of myself, I can take care of everyone. So that genuine, that authentically, it means that through my knowledge, not that exercising my power over others, it's a control on myself. A greater depth of experience and enjoyment of life is very much required. It is like an examination. See, examination, when the dates are declared, it is how I am going to write my exam. But till that time, it is the knowledge is important. It is that experience is important. And when I'm going to gain the experience, I need to find the joy in the work that I'm doing. So always joyfully, cheerfully, I can work. The most important thing is the goal setting. The goal setting is a very powerful process for thinking about your ideal future and for motivating myself to turn my vision into the future into reality. So reality, for that, everyday activity, and every day, every hour, only when we plan very well, we can create a value for both the time and also for the subject or any other activity that we undertake. The goal is described is operating the system. Once I operate the system very well, I can execute all my plan with the commitment to achieve the goal for me and for the organization and also for the society wherever I belong. So the goal setting and also visualizing the goal and putting myself into that position at that particular time, I will be able to reach the goal. Short term goal, medium term goal, and a long term goal. This should be very clear in our mind. Short term goal, expect accomplishment in a very short period. Your plan may be for about 1.5 days or 1 day or whatever it is there. At the end of the day, I should be satisfied. Yes, I have executed all my plan. Even submission of your journal, that may be a short term goal only for today. That is urgent, but important is what is the level of knowledge that you are increasing. There you have to focus. Here we should understand this medium term goal, where the accomplishment, the time that you have set for that particular midterm goal or a medium term goal is slightly longer. It may be of 5 years also or 10 years. The graduation, after that, what is the further post graduation, what you are going to pursue. And a long term goal, with a completion date longer than 10 years into the future or generally classified as a long-term goal. Now we are very clear what I'm going to achieve within 6 months or 6 weeks or 6 days or today. Short-term goal, medium-term goal, which comprises of maybe 1 year or 3 years. Long-term goal is where you want to put yourself in this global thinking should be there. For that, we need to know what are the skills that we require. And before that, the dates on which day that I want to achieve the goal. For that, I need to be very precise and I should set priorities. Especially in the short term goal, our priorities should be met properly. There should be no postponement since it is a priority at that given time. Write the goals down so that it will become a very good software for your hardware. So all the time that keeps working in your mind and set a realistic time. Realistic time is about very specific and it should be measurable and it should be achievable and it is realistic and it is a time bound program. Very, very important is simultaneously I need to keep in my mind the long term goal and also the short term goal because executing my plan and only by doing the work which is allotted at the present moment can only take forward for me without any stress where one can remain cool and calm. So time factor is very important in everything. And once you visualize the goal, that creativity naturally it takes place. Like Mahatma Gandhi, which we were discussing, always he had that vision, that imagination, and it is working towards that. It's the power of mind to create a new contents by transforming the relations and thereby generating new correlations. Every moment of our life, we can observe ourselves. Example, if you, I hope you are also a botany student, seismograph, every the growth that is achieved, it is recorded. So in the same way, I must also be clear when I take up my next work, how creative I am and what are the characteristics I should have. Creativity is a universal one. Always you must think and enjoy that you are unique in this world. Creativity is innate. Already you are gifted. And apart from that, you are also blessed because you are in a college where this technology that is available and also the experts who are ready to guide you. You need to take the benefit of all these things. With innate quality, you can also acquire the acronym PET, PET. What you need is to practice, exercise, and train yourself. It should become a habit. Creativity produces something new from nothing. So, something I may have or I may not have, but the object it remains. I must achieve. For that, we have to create an opportunity for ourselves and we need to discuss with the experts. Creativity has a wide scope. You can find the new dimension of yourself. Once if you are good in creativity, you will also understand there is a free flowing of thoughts it takes place. The new ideas you will welcome and also establishing the purpose and intention. Here, most important thing is we need to train our mind in such a way to see the facts. Most of the time, we may get stuck with our assumptions and also with our own ideas. But that should be related to the realities, the truth. Then only you will see the facts and you will be comfortable. So building the basic skills at a cognitive level and also at the environmental, what is the ambience that it is there. We need to connect ourselves and encouraging acquisition of domain specific knowledge is required. Again, I would like to repeat here the paravidya and aparavidya. See, one side you need to have a social status, and on the other side, you must have that awareness. What is the purpose of my life? The purpose of my life is very important. Factors influencing the creativity. So here you can see the elephant. Elephant is known. Lord Ganesha is known for so many qualities of him. Every part of the body it refers. The such a big ear of Ganesha it refers a very good listener. The belly it refers to the appetite that he has got for the knowledge. And the eyes refers for how sensitive towards any given situation, how you should smell. Each and every part of the body, it gives a lot of information. This is the cognitive factor. Cognitive factor is all about the mental status, the memory, and how you can recall that memory, the knowledge level, and personality factors. Personality, what sort of a, how I respond to the situation is important, and also understanding the situation, the context, environmental factors. If you are good, things will change automatically. So in an environment, many times we may face certain tough situation where obstacles are there. And I know how to overcome that also. Characteristics of a creative person here you can see very clearly. You should be very sensitive to problems. Now we are very clear how much of care we are taking in the present situation COVID-19. It is not only when the situation is very tough and when there is danger. Even otherwise, I should be aware of myself. That is what exactly in today's discussion that we are discussing. So that sensitiveness to the problems, then we will become very proactive in our thinking. There is a fluency of thought and also there is a flexibility of thinking. If all these presentations are coming to you, the reason is the fluency of thought, and also you can find madam our leaders how flexible the 24 hours always ready to help. The originality is all about the new idea. It is the idea should be originate from you, and we have to redefine ourselves. Any given situation, we must be able to redefine in the sense what are the sources that I'm having, what is that I need to create. It is once again, let us recall, I need a needle which I don't have, but I have got a fish, nail, pencil, and also a dry seed is there. So now I know how to get the needle. That is redefinition, elaboration, add more and more idea. It is not with one idea we should get stuck. I strategize for some success, and if I am not able to do, I should re-strategize. And I should have that vision, tolerance of ambiguity, which is very important. Most of the time, we just react and then later we repent a lot. Instead of that, we should be very clear the stressful situations, how I should overcome. The reason for this is the relationship should be maintained. Whatever may be the situation, it is only that particular situation we may go out of control. But for that, if we can understand this, the tolerance, the patience that gives you a very clear mind, a very cool mind, a very calm mind. And there is a commitment. When there is a commitment, I totally forget myself. I get totally involved. And I don't think anything other than that. Risk taking, it should be very calculative. The reason is without taking any risk, suppose if a person he says, I have not failed in my life, that means he has not made any attempts. So winning the war and the battle, see the final result is more important. There may be some failure. Just because of that, we should not think of avoiding the risk. No, risk taking should be an attitude. Parallelly, we need to learn the skills that are required, which is most important. So at that stage, I will have an idea about this innovation. Innovation is all about the application of my knowledge, application of my thoughts, and working on new ideas. Ideas should be related to the facts, to which create some value for the business organization or the government or the society where I live. So this innovation is always a implementation and finding out the scope and opportunity. Innovation, again, it is an application of our ideas where we need to be better and smarter way of doing anything is innovation. Better means a new idea. Smarter means my skill has improved. One need to be better and also should be more smart every time when we do the work. The key difference between the creativity and innovation, if we look at it, so creativity is something that need to be enhanced at whatever may be the cognitive level, the knowledge level, the awareness level. Once we enhance, for which we can follow certain steps like listen to the music. Music, when you listen, how the brain will function, brain will cooperate in a much better way. And in meditation, it is not becoming thoughtless. In meditation, one need to go to the higher conscious level of thinking, free associate, where I can make myself very clear how I should get associated for everything. It's an imagination that should be a free flowing one. A daydream. Daydream, it can be used in the both positive and a negative way. Daydream is to have more and more thoughts which will get connected. You can see all of a sudden there is a sudden burst of energy, and also you can see new happenings. The best example is our Archimedes and even also Newton at the gravitational force, how he found out by just one incident of where when he saw the apples fall, or Benjamin Franklin. These are the things that we need to understand how this imagination, and also for which our creativity should be very clear. Write freely in the sense, whatever the idea that we come across, we should keep on noting it down. We will find lot new ideas in this. And also it is possible wherever we are there, the barriers for our creativity. So the live example, it is going on, we found some barriers, but with our determination, we never allow the barriers to hinder our work. That is immovable force. Anything by force when we do, there will be naturally a resistance from everyone, because that is the comfort zone. Nobody would like to come out of it. So immovable force, when it is making me not to move, I need to think creatively. And judgment. Judgment is something, applying certain rules and regulation and keep on observing. I have seen that, the parents will sit and participate along with the students, keep on judging the quality of work. So judgment should not be there. Hard work is one thing that always makes a man tired. This is one of the barriers. The hard work should become a smarter work. And we must always go through the process. Without going through the process, it will create the barrier. The process, we must understand the system, and more than understanding, sometimes there may be misunderstanding. maybe due to the reason where the adequate facts and figures may not be available. So these are the barriers we can easily overcome once we are very creative and very innovative. Okay. Ah. So the value, a value is a belief that something is good and desirable. Individual value, I should be very clear about my value and also the society where I am involved. Collective value, it is a team efforts. The main functions of a value are as follows. It is a generic experience in a social action made up of both individual and also socially how we respond to a situation and what is my attitude, that is very significant. To build the society, we have to integrate all the resources that are available and also the codes and conducts, the ethics that I need to follow. I should know what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad, how to strive for the perfection. And once we take care of all these things, we can see so many other qualities in us. These are the human values that we need to guide every quality of ours towards the direction where we have set a goal for ourselves. That visualization should be good. The human element, how we integrate and also how we create the right ambience for our work. How honest I am, how truthful I am, moral, honor, how I respect others, how I conduct myself. Philosophy is always driving towards the truth. That is what is very important. Types of human values, it is the wisdom. Wisdom is about how I can apply, how I will create a total awareness of about myself, what is going on around me. Integrity is how smart I am to bring all the resources together, how I will integrate from one way. If you look at it, it looks separated, but actually it is not so. That is the art of integration, that is called as, there is a diversity in culture, but how we unite, it is the same thing that we need to apply here in integrity. And trust level should be good. I should be a very reliable person. Then also I can understand that I should be trustworthy. Is how we bring everything together and we can visualize ourselves towards in the direction of the goal that we have set for ourselves. The path that I go, it is in the right direction. The value that I create, the respect that I have got for every activity, that whatever I am conducting. Role model is something you can see in this slide, how effectively the leader is leading everyone. Here a book I would like to suggest to everyone is Jonathan Siegel. So that Seagull or this albatross, what you have heard, it can swim, sorry, extremely sorry, it can fly even 10 months at a stretch. It can fly 10,000 miles, 16,000 kilometer in its lifetime. In a day, it can fly 800 kilometers, 500 to 800 kilometers. A leader is a one who is very important, where a leader can motivate everyone very successfully. The qualities of the role model. Most importantly, that passion and drive should be there. The ability to inspire everyone, and where the goals are set and its value is known. Role models are always, young in the mind, energetic, and the goal always they can see very, very clearly. A vivid picture is there. Selflessness and acceptance of responsibility, for which the clear set value should be understood very clearly. Ability to overcome the obstacles. See, obstacles are quite common. If I can see myself, the goal that I have set, and I cannot see anything other than that, it is just like an Arjuna, where he was able to see only the eye of a bird, the ability to overcome the obstacles, and the commitment should be there for the community. It is a selflessness that should be there. The qualities here I would like to mention the 7 virtues, which is from the monk who sold Ferrari. A beautiful garden, that is our mind. The mind is free from the negative thoughts. And there is a lighthouse, that is the purpose of the life. The life's purpose, once it is very clear for us, then it is very easy for repeated practice, 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 practice. It is a practice is more important. Once the practice is done very effectively, the success is always there. And for that, what is required is the discipline. With the discipline, it's a day-to-day activity that will contribute to the discipline. And the best use of time that we have to make use. 24 hours, we must use it very, very effectively. And also the selfless work, and we should embrace the present moment. The now is very important in our life. And if we can understand, in this slide you can see, we may encounter many defeats, but I have not given up. No, but you must not be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats. Only when we encounter the defeats, we will become very, very strong. Here I would like to mention about Newton. Well, everybody praised Newton, but Newton was so humble. He said, like a small child, I have picked up very few pebbles in this mighty ocean of knowledge. We must be grounded and we must have that humility. Then only we can see. We know how to come out of any given situation. I know clearly what I need to do and how to raise from this situation, how you can still come out of any tough situation. So with this, thanking you very much. And also it's a privilege. Now I can visualize myself, all our students, they are self-aware and they will put their effort on a day-to-day basis. It is a short-term goal that will take to the long-term goal. Thank you. Wish you all the best. Any questions, madam, please?
Yeah, questions will be dropped through email, sir. As we are running with short of time, we'll finish it off.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Oh,
Thank you, sir. That was really a powerful insights about overall personality development. On behalf of Keli Society's S. Nijlingappa College, I thank Mr. Amarnath J. sir for accepting our invitation and who shared today about overall view of personality development. Thank you, sir, for your unconditional support.
Okay. Thank you. So
Once again, a big
okay,
thanks
good.
to you, sir. Finally, I extend my sincere thanks and gratitude to all the participants on behalf of Keely Management, Principal, heads of various departments, faculty, and also on my personal behalf. You can find inspiration from others, but determination is solely your responsibility. I, Dr. Pratibha KS, signing off for today. Stay tuned with us. We'll be back with some more interesting and innovative and life-changing programs. Stay safe, protect yourself, and protect others. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of today's webinar. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka. Thank you very much, sir, for being a part of this program.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you.